Hi everybody, welcome back to my yoga room. I have spent at least half an hour trying to perch the camera on something, and so I've just come to the place that the camera is set. So excuse me if it's a bit messy behind and I look in a bit of a strange angle, but we're just going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a lovely sequence called EBR1, Energy Block Release 1. I've got some nice music playing in the background just to create a nice atmosphere, so just enjoy. Take your feet to Tadasana, hip width apart. Just allow yourself to close your eyes. And just allow yourself to come into that lovely point of balance, feeling your breath, allowing your knees to soften, your feet to anchor. The awareness up through your thighs, into your hips and your pelvis, allowing the pelvis to settle downwards towards the earth. Lift the pelvic floor, belly button comes back to the spine. Your awareness up to your sternum, lift the sternum up, let your shoulder blades sugar down your spine and let your arms hang long. Take your awareness to the crown of the head, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head, growing taller. And start to breathe with awareness. Taking an in-breath, feeling the breath rise up through your body. Taking an out-breath and allowing yourself to sink and settle into your body. Just allow yourself to do that a couple of times and allowing yourself that lovely word of permission to let go, to be here in this space. Just you, your body, your breath. Your awareness down into the feet and just gently start to rock forwards and back, allowing your feet to stay rooted. And just feeling that sensation of moving just gently forwards and back. Let your eyes close. The mind wanders, see if you can keep it just focused on all the sensation flooding through your feet. And breathe. Another out breath, sinking down into your roots. Sinking down to the earth beneath. Start to come into circular motion, exploring the sensations in your feet, circling round as if you're circling to the north, the east, the south and the west. Pause and take that movement the opposite way. Allowing yourself just to explore the sensation that you can feel in your feet. This grounding. Rooting again to Mother Earth beneath. Pause. Take an in-breath. Take an out-breath. Push down into your feet, pushing the outer edges of your feet into your mat. Your knees soft, the pelvic floor lifts, the belly button comes in, your sternum lifts to the heaven above. So breathe out and soften. Take your awareness into the hands. Take your right hand by your navel, take your left hand on top. Take an in-breath, lift and lengthen through your spine. Take an out-breath. And take this top elbow a little bit more up to the ceiling. Take another in-breath. Take another out-breath, stretching a little bit deeper into that side bend. Just as much as your body feels is good today. Engage through your core. Draw the arms back up. Taking your time. Imagine you're turning a big beach ball in front of your body. Right hand comes up, left hand at the bottom. Breathe in, grow taller. Breathe out, grow softer, release. Take another full in-breath. And another lovely out-breath, softening, lengthening over. Gaze through your core, do that once more, drawing the arms back up. Breathe in, lift, lengthen. Breathe out and soften. Gaze through your core, breathing in, coming back round, breathing out, pause. Take an in-breath, lift, become taller. Take an out-breath. Permission to soften, to release, to open. Engage through your core, belly button comes back into your spine, and then scoop your arms round so they face forwards. Breathe in and lengthen the arms up, pushing the elbows away from the body, stretching through the spine. Just pausing here, breathing freely, keeping that connection into your core. Pelvic floor lifts, and then if it feels good in your body, come up onto your tippy toes and take that stretch all the way down through the backs of your legs. Take an in-breath. Take an out-breath. Slowly allow your heels to soften, keeping the reach and the length through your arms. Take another in-breath. Take an out-breath. Glide your arms down like wings. They rest to the left, to the right. Breathe in. Draw the hands in towards the shoulders. Breathe out. Push the hands out. Breathe in. Feeling into the back of the upper back. Feeling into those beautiful rhomboids. Breathe in. Lift. Breathe out. Let go. And start to flow. Start to feel your rhythm. Push away the kind of chaoticness of the day, of the morning. Just let yourself out. Feel the space, left and right, east and west. Once more. Breathing out and soften. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your arms slowly, gently come down by your sides. And then start to roll through your shoulders, your elbows and your wrists. And take that movement the other way. And start to come into the joints of your arms. So letting the back stay in as much a neutral position as feels good for you. And start to just feel into the movement through the arms. Allowing them to come backwards as much as feels good. Breathing in, lifting up. And it'll feel creaky and crunchy. You feel those things, just ease off a little bit, but keep the movement flowing, coming up, rising up on the in-breath. And take that movement back down. Let your spine now come into the movement a little bit more. Feeling that movement a little bit more flowing through the spine. Breathing out as you come forwards. Breathing in as you lift. Breathing out as you come forwards. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming down. Let the shoulders soften and you'll feel the heaviness, the tension coming out of the body. Give the hands a little shake. Take your hands onto your shoulders, scoop your elbows in towards each other, breathe in, lift up and open, breathe out, let the elbows come down, breathe in, lift and open, breathe out, come down. Really simple movements to start to flow, connect the body in with the breath. Feel if you want to work a little bit deeper or ease off a little bit if it's too much for the shoulders. Pause, take the elbows the other way, stretching back. Breathing out, coming forwards, breathing in, lift and open. Breathing out, coming forwards, breathing in, push, lift and open. Feel the connection of the feet through the legs, up through your spine to rise you up. Breathing out, coming forwards, come up to shoulder height, pause. And then unfold from your forearms, your wrists, your fingers. And take your arms down by your sides. Take a breath. And allow yourself to soften. Your awareness to your neck. Try to lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Imagine you've got a little tennis ball. Tuck the chin forwards, drop the chin down and draw the chin back in. Starting to just gently roll through the neck. Breathing in as you lift up. Breathing out, coming forwards. And do this as many times as feels good. Let your eyes close. That movement become a little bit more fluid, and take the chin back, take the right earlobe to your right shoulder, soften through this left arm, come back up to center, same movement to the other side, and repeating once more, just easing off the neck. You might feel yourself just taking maybe rolling into a neck roll, just feeling into the muscles, real tight bit of the body. Allowing the neck and the ligaments, the tendons just to soften. As you work, take an in-breath, take an out-breath. I give permission for myself to release, to soften. Allow the head and neck to come back to center. You'll feel the effects of that movement. Within the mind, the thoughts, everything just calming, settling. Widening your stance a little bit. Come to the edges of your mat, rise your arms up, roll your shoulders back, soften into your new spacious upper spine. Turn your right foot to the right, breathe in, lift up, breathe out, coming into twist. So pivoting on your back foot, allowing yourself to come round as much as little as you like, but allow the arms to soften in your twist. Lift and lengthen through your spine. Allow the arms to sweep back round. Swivel your feet to face the other way. Lift and lengthen. And as you breathe out, coming round, let the elbows soften again. Take an in-breath, lift and lengthen through the spine. Take an out-breath, come back round. Swivel the feet round, take an in-breath, lift, lengthen. Take an out-breath and twist. Keeping the balance. Lift and lengthen through the spine. Do that once more to the other side. So engage through the core. Sweeping the arms through the air. Swivel the feet. Breathe in, lift, lengthen. Breathe out, coming into that twist as much or as little as feels good for you today. Engage through the core. Breathe in, scoop the arms back round. Taking the arms round and towards the back of the hips. And push the hips forwards, coming into as much or as little as a back bend that feels good. Engage through your core. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, hinge forwards from your hips, keeping the back. I'll just turn to the side so you can see, like a tabletop, so keeping the back really nice and straight. Allow the head and neck to soften. Push through your feet, push through your legs, uncurl through your spine, and as you breathe out, lengthening again. Breathing in, lift, lengthen. Pulling your belly button back to your spine, breathing out, coming forwards. Allow the head and neck to soften, push through the feet, push through the legs, uncurl through the spine, breathe out, stretching back. And again, belly button back to spine, lifting up. Keep the core engaged as you lengthen the spine forwards. And this time allow the hands to settle down into your mat. I'm just going to move forward, so I'm facing forwards again, you stay where you are. Allow yourself to soften. Allow the head and the neck to soften. Sugar out any tension left in the shoulders. Take an in-breath. Take an out-breath and soften again. Letting go. Allow yourself to then take another in-breath, and as you breathe out, come down onto your tippy toes and come down into a little squat. You can keep your hands in your mat, or you can allow the hands to rise off. Taking the hands down or keeping them where they are. As you breathe in, lift back up again. And as you breathe out, softening again. Do that once more. Take an in-breath. Take an out-breath, coming down. As low as this feels good for you. The hands can be on the mat or the hands can be off the mat. Just pausing there. Take another breath. Keep the hands where they are or take them down, and as you breathe in, pushing back up, and as you breathe out, softening again. Allow the feet to walk towards each other, so taking them back in to about hip distance apart. And again, just allowing the knees to bend as much as this feels good for your lower back and for the hamstrings, just keeping everything quite gentle in the body. And get ready to come up. Push through your feet, push through your legs. Take the hands up the midline of the body, taking them up through the base, taking them up through the belly, taking them up through your heart. Soften, find balance in your heart. As you breathe in, lift, lengthen, becoming taller and open and open and open, reaching for the sky above. And as you breathe out, allow the arms to become more spacious, more open. Take the arms back down by your side, roll the shoulders back. And soften back in your Tadasana. Let your eyes close. Feel your anchoredness in the earth beneath. And take a breath from your feet up through your legs, up and towards your heart. Pause. Big long out breath coming out through the crown of the head, and you grow taller and taller as if you're reaching the sky above. Breathe in, take the breath into your heart. Breathe out, take the breath down to the earth, rooting, connecting to Mother Earth beneath. And let the breath soften. Let the breath quieten. And just feel that beautiful moment of stillness. Coming into that quietness. And just simply being. And now the hands to come to your heart. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully there will be another lovely little practice for you to enjoy again soon. Hope to see you at class this week. And have a lovely rest of the evening. Namaste, lovely people.